All right, this section is about 2.6 on grade 8 Algebra 1, solving proportion. We will be going through example 2, 3, and 4. Let me see if the recording, yes, recording has started. Okay, so first thing we need to understand what is ratio and what is ratio versus proportion. Ratio basically you can write anything like x to y or x over y as a so you can express in this form or you can express in fraction form. Okay. Proportion is highly similar. Proportion basically has its comparison of two fractions. So x over y equal um, 3 over 4, for example. Okay? Or x over 5 equal 3 over 4. So it is there are two fractions and there's a comparison between the two and there's an equal sign in between. Equal sign in between. So if you look into this one, this is a fraction. Now we need to know how to solve this. So basically what we do is we cross multiply. So 24 times x equal 9 times 2x minus 3. Okay? And this is, we then work on this one using distributive property. 9 times 2x, 18x. 9 times negative 3, negative 27. We copy down 24x. This two, we combine these two because these two are x's, and then non-x's we put on one side. Okay, so if we continue on, 24x minus 18x equal minus 27. Combine these two, we get 6x equal negative 27. All right, and then divided by 6 on each side. X is equal to negative 27 over 6. I can simplify further. So minus 4 and 3 over 6. All right. Then simplify it. We get 1 over 2.
Left my phone here.
This one. Example number 3. So you can see here, let me change the color. So Mexico are sinking at a rate of 140 centimeter every 5 years. Let's translate this into equation. So the rate is 140 cm per 5 years. Um, 5 years. Now, when we rewrite, when we rewrite this, right? The sinking rate per 5 years equal 140 cm. The sinking rate per year will be 140 divided by 5 centimeter. Right? What we do is, if this rate is constant, remain constant, how many centimeter will this city sink over the next 12 years? So this is per year, per year. So if we want to figure out for 12 years, what we need to do is the sinking doesn't really work, can't really read that. Sinking will be equal to 140 divided by 5 times 12 years. No, times 12. If you use a calculator, if you use a calculator, 140 divided by 5 times 12, you get 366 cm. So on 140 every 5 years. Every year, this is the rate. 12 years, it will sink 336 centimeter. All right, let's get to the final example. Right, let's continue the final example. Right, it's about raising and mixed nuts. Let me turn on the editing. So you can see here, the mixture is between raisin and mixed nuts. We want to figure out how many pounds of raisin required to mix with 14 pounds of mixed nuts to make the mixture 30% of raisin. So what we need to do is we can set pounds require for raisin and 14 pounds of mixed nuts to make the trail mix 30% raisin. So what this means is x over 14, because this is raisin over mixed nuts. In terms of percentage, raisin is 30%. In terms of mixed nuts, it will be 100%. 100%. Let me rewrite it. I can't really see it. 100% minus 30%. Okay, so it will be 30% over 70%, sorry, 70%. If you simplify it, um, we copy this number and I will move on to the other side to work on it. It will be x over 14. Is that correct? X over 14 equal 30% over 70%. 30% over 70%. 30% over 70%, I can rewrite as 3 over 7. So the next step is x over 14 equal 3 over 7. Okay, so I moved this 14 because I need to figure out what x is, so I arrange x on one side. No, you know what, I will explain in another way. Because what I'm looking for is to figure out 1x equal what. All right, so we have to get rid of this 14, right? We have to get rid of this 14, so we need to multiply 14 to cancel this one out. Because we multiply 14 on the left, we need to multiply on the right as well. So x is equal to 3 over 7 times 14. We work on it. 1x equal 6. So we need 6 pounds of raisin. Okay? To mix with 14 pounds of mixed nut to make the trail mix containing 30% of raisin in the mixture. Okay, that will be it. Thank you very much.